A broadcast service of City College and the San Diego Community College District. This is Jazz FM 88.3 KSDS San Diego. I'm Dave Drexler with Inside Art. Support for Inside Art comes from the members of San Diego's Jazz 88.3. I'm Dave Drexler with Inside Art. April 23rd through 26th, La Jolla Playhouse is presenting its celebrated Without Walls Festival of immersive, site-inspired, and surprising theater and arts experiences by local, national, and international artists. Presented in partnership with UC San Diego, this unique series is Theater Without Walls and is one of the most eclectic and innovative performance events of its kind in the country. The WOW Festival is free to attend with some ticketed performances and features 4 thrilling days of theater, dance, music, puppetry, and spectacle events throughout the campus of UC San Diego. Joining us to preview the 2026 Without Walls Festival is La Jolla Playhouse's Director of Experiences and Activations, Mia Fiorella. Mia, it's great to have you back with us on Inside Art.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Well, Mia, is there anything different that stands out in this year's WOW Festival, just to start off with?
Well, I would say the only difference is where the artists are coming from. I think we have done a great job, again, bringing together a unique group of artists that are coming with different skill sets. We have clowns from Montreal. We have circus from South Korea. We have Rhythm Delivered here in San Diego. We have Karaoke Dreams also from San Diego. We have Handle with Care from Belgium. We have Night Watch from LA. I mean, we have so many different projects coming in from different places. I'd say that might be the only big difference this year.
Let's go through some of these ticketed events first, because I know people will need to make those reservations and purchase those because space is limited in a lot of cases, and some are very intimate. What are the most intimate experiences? And maybe we can start with those first.
Okay, well, our most intimate experience is a one-person moment with a project called Deep Fake, which brings you into the world of deciding if you're going to use an AI tool or not. I don't want to tell you too much about it because it's all in the show. It's a 15, 20-minute experience, but since it is only for one person, those slots are definitely filling fast. The next one would be Night Watch, which is for 4 people in a van. And this is an immersive thriller, also with a corporate training type feel to it. So that Night Watch, 4 people in a van, if you are not okay with close quarters, probably not the show for you. So I'd say those are our 2 most intimate projects this year.
On a Night Watch, that one is about a surveillance van parked in a remote lot, and you are security people with that. Is that the idea?
Yeah. It's part puzzle room, part quiet horror story. And again, it's one of those projects. I don't want to give too much away, but
Yeah.
it's another fun project in an interesting location.
Well, the Without Walls Festival also gives La Jolla Playhouse a great opportunity to spotlight works that you've been developing for this kind of festival. Can you give us an example of that?
Well, we have a project which I really love because I saw it years ago, and it's we did a development step for this project, but now it's in the festival. It's a project called Handle with Care, and it is a performance in a box. And it's there's no actors, there's no lights, there's no producers, technicians, designers. The whole project is in a box for about 50 audience members. And again, it's another project I can't tell you too much about, but I can say that the performance only happens with you, with the audience, and there's no one else in the room. So what the audience creates together is will be different every time, and it's for all ages. It's fun.
There are a lot of opportunities for families throughout the Without Walls Festival. Maybe we can kind of hone in on some of those family-friendly events.
Yeah, I mean, what's really great is that we know from previous years that it's easier for families just to show up. They don't have to have a ticket. They don't even have to be on time in many cases. And so that's all through Thursday through Sunday. We've got blocks of time of just show up, and it's projects that are taking back. They're back to back on Warren Mall. And one of these exciting projects is called Suzik. And this is a South Korean circus company. Three guys on Chinese poles. It's a magical 30 minutes. I highly recommend it. Jam Side Up are two twin sisters. They are clowns. And this is a comedy project with audience participation. Very fun, very energetic. Highly recommend that piece for families. Also, choir. This is the duo out of Canada that is pulls thousands of audience members together to sing and connect together in a choir. I've seen them perform in the past, and they truly can bring people of every level of singing together to make a magical choir. And then lastly, we have Mukapatsa. This is a 20-piece marching band with a cheer section out of Chicago. That's going to be delighting us with their interesting mix of music and cheer. And they might be partnering up at some point with a puppet company out of LA called Freak Nature. So there's lots to experience with families, and we love to make it easy and that people can just show up.
Well, getting back to that singing for a moment, there's another piece that includes singing. It's called Karaoke Dreams from a San Diego-based company. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Karaoke Dreams is a more theatrical piece which takes place indoors. And this is with a local company, Blind Spot Collective. Blind Spot Collective has had many wow projects over the years. And this is a new interpretation of a show that they did over the summer, Karaoke Dreams. It's a festival version. And we're really excited that they're bringing it back to the festival with us. Yes, it has to do with karaoke, but also has to do with lots of stories and intimate moments with the artists and audience.
Well, I hope people are getting the idea that participation is encouraged in many of these from the audience. It's really what makes it worthwhile.
Well, we do love audience participation. We love to figure out where the moments are where artists and audience can play in different ways and experience something new.
But not required. That's the other thing.
But not required. Never required. Yeah, never required. And even if a show is interactive, it is all consent based. We need you to say yes for it to work. So, yeah. But we love people who just like to watch, and then others who like to participate for sure.
All right. Well, I read about this one, Tea Party at the End of the World, another intimate performance piece.
Yes. Tea Party at the End of the World is one of our ticketed performances by an artist, Jessica Crean, who is coming to us from Philly. This is for 25 people. There will be tea, and you will be asked and offered many types of tea throughout this experience. And it is it's a very sweet piece talking about life and also what it means to be at the end of the world and how we love and how we're playful and how we connect. It's a beautiful project. We were able to work with Jessica at DNA this previous year to offer a development step in this project. And we're so happy that she's coming back with the full production.
And this was inspired by the creator's time in the Arctic Circle and the ritual comfort of loose leaf tea, that combination there. Well, the Arctic Circle, that sort of explains the end of the world.
That's there. Yeah. It has it's definitely a metaphor, and the tea as well. And I, as a non-tea drinker, that I participated in each tea step, was very happy and learned a lot about tea. And now I'm actually excited about tea, which I wasn't before.
There's a whole ritual with it, yeah.
It's a whole ritual. I had no idea.
All right. Well, we're talking about the Without Walls Festival for 2026 at UC San Diego from April 23rd through 26th. Many free events, some ticketed, as we've been talking about here. How about some of these, I don't mean this in any negative way, some of the more static exhibits that are available throughout the WOW Festival?
Yeah, we've got some wow installations this
That's what I
year.
mean. That's a better
Yeah,
choice of words there.
yeah, we have a wow installations. One called Lamp, and this is from a local company called Art Builds. This is a kaleidoscope of sound and lights where people can gather and just be calm and take in these sounds and connect with the environment and with other people. That's a beautiful piece. We have a project called Light Lane out of Montreal that are interactive bikes that when you pedal them, you energize music as well as projections, and each bike will have a different musical artist. We have a project called Sung Forest with a local sound designer, which will envelop a forest of different sound moments, but also have operatic activations throughout the weekend. So look out for those. Those will be really great. And then there's several more, but I won't go on and on. Everything is on the website, and you can find that under the WOW installations section of the site.
And that website is wowfestival.org, and you can buy your tickets through that, right?
That's correct. You can create a schedule. You can see there's a map there. You can purchase tickets. Everything you need is on the website. And creating a schedule piece is a lovely new feature. I highly recommend it.
And there'll be a lot of parking available on the campus as well during the WOW Festival.
Yeah, Gilman parking. There's parking there. We'll have some overflow parking as well, but everything is within a 5 to 7 minute walking distance from the parking garage. So we're trying to keep people close, but also offer a lot to do, spread out as well.
Well, before we go, I wanted to ask about one of the free shows, and just to give the audience a real idea of what it's all about at the WOW Festival. This is Message in a Bauble, and it's by Enemies of Time from Berkeley. It's toy vending machines asking for favors. Is that right?
Well, you once you find your bauble, there will be a message inside, and then you need to follow those messages. It's interactive, and it will be taking you around to different locations to play with this piece. Again, one I don't want to tell you about, but look for that bauble machine and follow the instructions inside. You will not want to miss the journey they take you on.
Boy, part treasure hunt even.
Yeah. You have to find the moments, and once you find them and interact with them, it will take you. It will take you on that hunt for sure.
All right, 4 days, and it goes into the evening on some nights, right? The WOW Festival.
Yeah, we start at 5 p.m. on Thursday and end at 5 p.m. on Sunday. The day ends typically around 11 p.m. So, and all day 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday. So lots of time, lots of hours, lots of activities.
One of my favorite events in the arts calendar throughout the year, the WOW Without Walls Festival from La Jolla Playhouse at UC San Diego. Thank you very much, Mia Fiorella, for filling us in on this year's details.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
La Jolla Playhouse, in partnership with UC San Diego, presents the 2026 Without Walls Festival, Thursday through Sunday, April 23rd through 26th, on the campus of UC San Diego. Most events are free of charge, but some require ticketed entry. You can purchase tickets for those performances, see performance schedules, and learn more at wowfestival.org. Inside Art is made possible with support from the members of Jazz 88.3. Replays and extended versions of every Inside Art broadcast are available online at jazz88.org/Inside Art. Our theme is created and performed by Bill Mays, whose music is available at billmays.net. Again, my thanks to Mia Fiorella and Helen Song. For Jazz 88.3, I'm Dave Drexler. Join me again on air and online for another edition of Inside Art. Jazz Inspired is next.